Welcome to Preview Night. This is my process for choosing my monthly TBR. I've been previewing books for about the last 2 to 3 years now. This is my favorite way to choose my monthly TBR. Basically, what you're trying to do is watch previews, and you do this by reading the first chapter of a book. Just imagine you're at the movie theater and you're watching a bunch of previews to figure out what movie you most want to see next. It's the exact same concept, but in book form. So for the month of March, my goal is to read 7 books. As always, I recommend adding at least 3 more onto your TBR, so at the end of the month, you still have some books to choose from. So my goal is to fill 10 spots this month, and I am going to be previewing 16 books. So we are going to have 6 books that unfortunately do not make the cut. So this was filmed originally on BookTok Live, so you guys are getting the bits and pieces of what happened during the live, where I go through and explain what each book is about, where I ranked it in line, and then you're going to get to see my final curated March TBR. If you guys would like to join us for April, please make sure that you are following over on BookTok, and Preview Night typically happens towards the end of the month. Enjoy! Everyone, welcome to our official March preview night. I am so excited to get to hang out with all of you. I have just finished doing our very first reading sprint, and I previewed not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 books during that sprint. So we're gonna go through those without Gage harming the cat.
Oh, she wanted up here, but she couldn't jump.
So let's start getting into it. Yes, so excited. Poor kitty. She wanted to jump up and she couldn't make it, so she got help. She didn't like having help. She's fine.
Yeah, she doesn't like being picked up.
She needs to be on a kitty diet is what really needs to happen. Anywho, I previewed 4 books during that sprint. I did Deep End by Allie Hazelwood, Blood of Hercules, Water Moon, and then also Phantasma. So let's get into the books that I previewed, starting with Deep End by Allie Hazelwood. This book is a new adult romance, and it is a swim team diver, and she is, I believe the love interest is the swim team coach. Maybe not coach, captain. There we go. Around-ish the same age. So the swim team captain. And first chapter off the bat, really funny. I liked the preview going into it. Humor is great, which we can always expect from Allie Hazelwood. Oh no, the little post-it, it flew away. It did fly away. I think this is going to be a common issue tonight. We really do need to get that whiteboard. We've got to get on it. I think that that's on the to-do list for this week. Have any of you guys read Deep End? And if you have read it, it just came out last month, so I wouldn't be surprised if not many of you have. But if you have read Deep End, will you please tell me what you rated it and if you recommend it? Whiteboard with magnets and index cards, we can slide them around. That would be awesome, Jen. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Hello, Aaliyah. 4.5 stars. Highly recommend. Yes. I'm so excited for this one. No, but I'm staring at it on the bookshelf. Lonnie, go read the first chapter. It's good. So next book that I did was Water Moon. This one is a cozy fantasy book. Water Moon is about a pawn shop where you can go and you can sell your worst regrets and all of your bad decisions. It sounds phenomenal. This one just came out in January of this year. So this one's new also. It was also a Book of the Month Club choice if you guys are BOTM members. But Water Moon, this one was really cool. So if you like the spell shop, if you like Legends and Lattes, if you are a cozy fantasy reader, this one might be the one for you. really interesting. It is by Samantha Soto. And the cover is gorgeous. In real life, this book is like a really light purple. It's really pretty. So definitely liked this one. Have any of you guys read Watermoon? If you have read this one, will you let me know what you rated it and if you recommend it? At a deep end in my TBR. I love it. Yeah, Watermoon, this one, I love the spell shop. So if I find myself in a cozy mood, I can absolutely see myself picking this one up. It's set in like a Japan pawn shop. This one, Watermoon, was released in January. Deep End was released in February. The next one I read was Blood of Hercules. This is a dark romantasy. It is, in the preview of this book, it says it is a dark romance crossed with a grim dark fantasy. And it says that it is for people who love morally gray main characters and who did this to you vibes. This does have true Greek mythology in there. Zeus is in there. The Fates are in there. We already have like the scissor cutting reference for the Fates. I don't believe that the main characters are like part of Greek mythology, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet, just off the first chapter. But yes, definitely like true Greek mythology vibes, but dark romance, grim dark fantasy. So I'm assuming because it is shelved as dark romance, this is an 18+ book. I'm going to assume there's going to be some spice. How much spice, I don't know off the first chapter. But it seems a fair thing to assume. Have any of you guys read Blood of Hercules? This one has been recommended to me at least 100 times in the last month. I see it everywhere. This one is also available on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have KU, this one is available to you. Yes, this one is very entertaining and it's a quick read. Oh, I love quick reads. Oh, fun. Haven't, but it's on my TBR. Love. I do. I like Greek mythology. Yes, it's on my KU TBR. I love that. Well, maybe we'll all read it together in March. That'll be fun. If it makes the cut. If. The next one that I previewed was Phantasma. This is a dark romantasy. This is a competition, like magic trial competition. This book is recommended to me all of the time. It is available on Kindle Unlimited. So Phantasma is available on KU. And she needs a sticky. So we're going to make her one really quick. In hopes that my sticky notes actually do the first word and stick. And then we're going to tier rank them. Which sounds really stressful considering I liked all of these. Ugh. What am I going to do? I was today years old when I learned that KU stood for Kindle Unlimited. Lonnie, I love it. Okay, so my favorite of all of those, Phantasma. Phantasma, definitely love me some magic trials. So that one's number 1. Please add a whiteboard to your list so I can buy it for you. I will. I'm going to get it on there tonight. I had one on there. I think someone added it to the cart and then deleted it. And I think it fell off of the list because nothing shipped. So we will add a whiteboard to the list. Yes. Deep End, definitely number 2. I love new adult romance. It is my favorite genre. Blood of Hercules, number 3. And then Watermoon is number 4. Next books I'm going to preview on the next sprint are Cherish. This is the final book in the Crave series, which I still have not finished. I know. Desperately need to finish this series. Working on it. Maybe March is the month to finish Crave. Hopes and dreams, folks. Hopes and dreams. Next one I'm going to be previewing, Four Ruined Realms. This is the second book. This is the second book to Five Broken Blades. So this is also going to be continuing on with the series. I gave Five Broken Blades 3 or 4 stars. It definitely wasn't a 5. I think I gave it 3 stars. I really should have looked that up. But Five Broken Blades was good. It is adult romantasy. So this is going to be the second book. And then I'm going to be previewing The Paradise Problem. I love Christina Lauren. Their books are kind of hit or miss for me. There are some Christina Laurens that I love, and there are some Christina Laurens that I'm just not a big fan of. I know that this one is fake dating, and that is my favorite trope of all time ever. So I'm really excited to check this one out. And we are going to start our sprints back up again. So we are going to say goodbye to BookTube for one moment. We're going to do some sprints, and then we'll be back. I was able to complete 3 more reads. I did The Paradise Problem, Cherish, and Four Ruined Realms. For those of you who just joined in during that sprint, on the last ones, right now our current rank is Phantasma, Deep End, Blood of Hercules, and Water Moon. The Paradise Problem, this is by Christina Lauren. It is fake dating, romance. What is it about my favorite fake dating books that like burn the world to the ground in the first 8 pages? This book is hysterical. Page 1, we get divorced. Page 2, we get fired. Page 3, it just keeps getting worse. We like are starting at like rock bottom, and I love fake dating tropes that start this way because there has to be something like so existential crisis in our lives where fake dating someone is like the only logical solution, and we are like laying the groundwork flawlessly. I am so excited for this one. This one I'm definitely going to put above Water Moon, but behind Blood of Hercules. So we're gonna slide this one. We really do need stickier sticky notes. I could not agree more. We're getting there. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. Four Ruined Realms. This is the second book in Five Broken Blades. It was okay. It definitely picked up right where Five Broken Blades left off. And what I really liked about it, she was so kind. She gave us a little bitty synopsis of the last book, which I appreciated so much because if you have read Five Broken Blades, you know we are following 5 POVs. And it gets confusing really quickly. So it was really nice to have a teeny tiny little synopsis before getting into this one. But I only gave the last one like 3 stars. It's okay. So this one, unfortunately, right now is at the end of the line. I didn't even ask. Has anyone read this one yet? Did anyone read Five Broken Blades? Maybe that's a better question. Any of you guys read Five Broken Blades? That book came out last year. like spring of last year, I want to say. This is adult romantasy. I don't know if any of you guys have read it. Is deep and good. I really enjoyed the preview of it. So that one is up towards the top of my list right now. And then the other one that I previewed is Cherish. This is young adult romantasy. This is the last book in the Crave series. I 100% agree with you guys. In the first chapter, we used the word mate about 8 times. She definitely likes to overuse certain words. There is no doubt. But Crave is a total vibe of a series. It's really good. And she was very kind and she gave us Pop-Tarts in chapter 1, which made me so excited. Have any of you guys read the Crave series or any parts of Crave? I know a couple of you were in the middle of reading Court during sprints last week. This is vampire romantasy. If you like Vampire Diaries or Legacies, you'll probably really like this one. I have 2 of this book. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is the only Crave book I own, and it's the last one. I picked it up at a library book sale for 50 cents. This was like the best 50 cents I've ever spent. But this is the only one in the series that I currently own. So I definitely need to work on that. This one I'm really debating where to put it. Court of Thorns and Roses is fantastic. It's one of my favorite series of all time. 100% should read. I feel like this one is going to go towards the middle. I'm going to put it above Water Moon, but behind Blood of Hercules. I'm really intrigued by this dark romance, grimdark fantasy retelling. What is ACOTAR about? So ACOTAR is you're following one main character, Farah, who ends up in she's human, she ends up in the Fae realm. It is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. It's very, very good. Magic system, very easy to understand, really strong politics and female main characters. It's fantastic. How are you guys doing with your preview night? Phantasma, yes. So right now, current rank, Phantasma, Deep End, The Paradise Problem, Blood of Hercules, Cherish, Water Moon, and Four Ruined Realms. Those are the lineup as of right now. Definitely have more books to preview though. I'm going to be previewing from Kindle again. So next ones up are Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. I love Sarah Adams. She wrote The Cheat Sheet. That is one of my favorite books of all time. If you are looking for a really good closed door romance, it's sports romance, it's football, phenomenal. So Beg, Borrow, or Steal is an enemies to lovers about 2 elementary school teachers who happen to be neighbors. I'm really excited for this one. This book came out last month and I've heard really, really good reviews. So that is the next one I'm going to preview. And then I'm doing From Lukov with Love. This is by Mariana Zapata. This is a slow burn romance. And then also previewing Metal Slinger again. When I read chapter 1 last month, it definitely had pirates vibes, like a pirate romantasy. And I think that this one might make the March list. This is one that definitely intrigued me when I read it last month, and it just barely didn't make the list. So we're going to see if it lands on the list this time around. At Sprint, I previewed 3 books. I was able to preview From Lukov with Love. This is a ice skating romance by Mariana Zapata. This is an enemies to lover new adult. Basically, it is about two figure skaters who I believe have to be paired together that absolutely despise each other, because what is a good enemies to lovers romance if we don't completely dislike the other person? Nobody does slow burn the way that Mariana Zapata does, and I'm really excited to get to this one. Humor is definitely there. I like the whole figure skating concept. I think it's going to be really fun to do for March. Have any of you guys read this book or read a Mariana Zapata before? Because I really like her books. I do. Hey Elise, how are you? So this one here, From Lukov with Love, I think we're gonna put this one pretty high up the list. Probably right after Deep End, I think is where this one's gonna go. Next, I previewed Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. This one also had some really good banter right away in chapter 1. Hey, Ashley. So, Beg, Borrow, or Steal, this is two elementary school teachers who absolutely despise each other. And in the first chapter, we find out that he was supposed to be married to somebody else, and for some unknown reason, he called the wedding off. So, this one's starting out really good. Got a ton of intrigue right away in chapter 1. Definitely makes you want to continue on and read chapter 2. I love Sarah Adams' humor, and she hits it right out the gate with their email exchange. I love her banter. Sarah Adams writes really good banter. Annie, what did you think of this one? You previewed this one also. What did you think? Did this one hit high up your list? This is one that I would definitely like to get to. I'm not really sure where to rank it though. I definitely have a lot of options in here for banter. I'm just not sure where I want to put it. It's definitely going to be ahead of Cherish, so it'll be up through here for sure. So I'm feeling good about putting that one there. So this one will be, I'm just going to set it there for right now, and then we'll get them moved. And the other one that I did was Metal Slinger. Has anyone read that one? That book has been so popular. I put it in slot number 5. Ooh, okay, where did I put it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I put it in 6. See, we're close. Jen has that on her preview list. 4.5 stars. Yes. Okay, good. That makes me excited. So, Metal Slinger. Haven't gotten to it yet. That's okay. Still getting pirate vibes. Doing fantasy with romance, palette cleansers in between. I love that. I love picking up dark romance for palette cleansers. It's like my favorite thing to do. This book is new adult romantasy. Definitely, I don't know why, I'm still getting pirate vibes. I know a couple of lives ago somebody told me that it's really not truly pirates, but off the first couple of chapters, it has major pirate vibes, and that makes me really excited to read it. This book has been compared to Quicksilver and Serpent in the Wings of Night, so if you liked either of those books, this is a must read. That is what I have been told, so definitely want to get to this one. I just see this everywhere. Have you guys seen good reviews on this one? I certainly have. Adding that to my 4-mile TBR. I think that this was an option for our book club book for March, and it did not win. but I'm pretty positive this was one of the options for our book club pick. I've heard good things on that one. Okay, good. Only seen positive reviews. That's what I like to hear. Yes. I think pirates beat Greek mythology. So I am going to put this one above Blood of Hercules. But do pirates beat vampires? No. So this one's going to go after Cherish. So let's do a quick recap of the lineup so far. So locked in right now, Zodiac Academy and Caraval. Then we have Phantasma Deep End from Lukov with Love. Just gonna start sliding things down. Paradise Problem. Ooh. And then we have Beg Borrower Steal. I liked this one. Has anyone read The Paradise Problem? Am I gonna like it? Pirates usually beat mythology for me too. Okay, good. This month I'm trying to finish the series. I know. This is so hard. I think Metal Slinger is gonna go. Ooh. Definitely ahead of Beg Borrower Steal. I think it's gonna end up right there. Right in the middle. Oh, thank you, Catalina. These are the gifts. So, next up on previews, we've got Daisy Hates. This one might become a series spot for me. I read Magnolia Parks in February. It was an instant 5-star. I barely got into the book and I knew it was 5 stars. That's how good Magnolia Parks was. So I do want to get to Daisy Hates. This one might be my series spot for March. There are other books in this series and I might just binge them all. So we'll see. I've definitely been debating rereading Powerless to prepare for Fearless coming out. So I read Reckless a couple of months ago. It has not been that long since I've read Reckless, and I don't know that I really truly need to do a reread. So in the event I don't pick Powerless, I'm going to do The Hating Game for my reread for March. The Hating Game recently came on to Kindle Unlimited, and I see it every single time I open my Kindle, and I'm like, I want to reread that book. Oh, Cassie, I love that you like doing your TBR this way. It's so much fun. It's like watching a bunch of movie previews and then deciding which movies you want to go to. It's fantastic. And then, of course, we have our book club book of the month, which is Caraval. How many of you guys are going to be reading Caraval with us in March? Drop a heart in the comments if you plan on reading this in our book club. I cannot wait to read it with you guys. I know so many of you guys have ordered the book or got it from the library. Love. That's fantastic. Cassie, the entire live we are filming for BookTube. So if you guys miss anything and you want to be able to go back, I think I'm just going to stay up late tonight, edit it, and get it up tomorrow morning. So you guys have this right away. We have so many good books in preview night tonight. And our sticky system is epically failing. Is it better than how we did it last time? Yes. Do we wish we had stickier stickies? Also yes. And I think I'm almost done previewing. I think I just have one left on Kindle. And I think that is God of Malice. Ooh, I'm a liar. I have to do Six Scorched Roses, which is the second book in Serpent in the Wings of Night. So I'm going to do that one first, I think. I'm going to start with Six Scorched Roses, then go into Daisy Hates and Caraval. So I will see you guys after the sprint. All right, you guys, so during that sprint, I finished previewing all the books for tonight. So we are done with reading for tonight, and now comes the hard part. I need to finish my tier rank for all the books that I read. Daisy Hates, in one paragraph, swooped in and took the top spot. This book was amazing. I absolutely loved Magnolia Parks. The first sentence of this book, I was like, heck yes. This one won, hands down. Daisy Hates is absolutely 100% on my March TBR. There is no question. Have any of you guys read this book? Has anyone read Daisy Hates before? Jen, I cannot wait for you to preview this one. Kenya, how many stars did you give it? Super good. Yes. Oh, that's what I like to hear. 5 stars. I know Jen was going to preview this one. I don't know if she's gotten to it yet or not. Heather, how is your previews going? This book's phenomenal. Is this going in the series spot? Yes, it is. This month, this is absolutely going to be the series that I'm going to try to get through. I think there are 5 books total in the series. And I think we continue going back and forth between Magnolia and Daisy. I think each book alternates. I'm so excited to read more from Magnolia, but also to get to Daisy. So this one's 100%, this is my series spot. This one's locked in. Caraval I previewed last month, and it ended up being our book club book of the month. This is a young adult magic trials competition. It's supposed to be just remarkable. Everybody asks me if I've read Caraval yet, and I always have to say that I haven't. And I know so many of you guys also have not read it yet, so I'm really excited to get to this one for book club. If you are not already in our book club, make sure that you guys join in. We are going to be starting this book at midnight tonight. So at midnight, this book is going to be available on book club. Then I previewed God of Pain. This is the second book after God of Malice. This is dark romance. This is my only true dark romance book on the list. I do have some dark romance romantasy, but this is the only one that's like true dark romance. I love having these as palette cleansers. And this was the book that I regretted not putting on my TBR in February. So this one is in March for sure. And then I also read Six Scorched Roses. This is the next book in Serpent and Wings of Night, which is vampire romantasy, new adult. So many of you guys, after I read Serpent and Wings of Night, said that this was the next book in the series to pick up. And I know that it follows a different cast of characters. Have any of you guys read this one? I know several of you recommended it to me, so I would not be surprised if some of you guys have read Six Scorched Roses. Elise has. Elise, how many stars? Kitty, do not knock over my water. You'll be in big trouble, sweetheart. Yeah, you. Love it. It's a strong 4 stars. Okay. I liked this one, but off chapter one was really short. It was really hard to get a vibe for it. I think chapter 1 was about 5 pages. So it's always hard to get a vibe when the first chapters are so short. But as of right now, these are my top contenders. So we have Zodiac Academy 7 and Caraval, which is already locked in. Daisy Hates 100% took the top spot of all the books that I previewed tonight. This one was my favorite. Sticky notes were a terrible idea. Who came up with this concept? Oh yes, it was me. Okay, then we have God of Pain for dark romance. Really excited to get to that one. And then Phantasma. Yes, Phantasma's a yes. Deep End is an absolute yes. Here's where things start getting really tricky. I only get 10, and that's 6. What do I do? Well, remaining we have The Paradise Problem, Metal Slinger, Beg, Borrow, or Steal, Blood of Hercules, and then my rereads, which would be Powerless or The Hating Game. I really want to keep The Fake Dating, so I think I'm going to keep Paradise Problem. That one was really good. That one was really good. So I think I'm going to keep Paradise Problem. Oh, The Paradise Problem is good. Okay, good. See, I like when you guys give me recs. That helps me. Is anyone else planning to read Blood of Hercules this month? Is anyone going to buddy read this with me? That was the Greek mythology retelling, dark romance, romantasy. Anyone planning to read Blood of Hercules? I'm stuck between that one and the pirate one. I kind of want to do one or the other. I either want to do Metal Slinger or I want to do Blood of Hercules. Even after I said it wasn't my favorite Christina Lauren, I still gave it 4 stars. Okay, good. Annie liked that one. I really want to get to Beg, Borrow, or Steal. Ugh, so stressful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have 7 books locked, 3 left. If you need a spot opened, bump Blood of Hercules to April. We can buddy read it then. Deal. Okay, we're going to buddy read. Heaven help us. We're going to buddy read Blood of Hercules in April. Raylene, you've got it. Metal Slinger, I heard it's great. Okay, good. Okay, so we're keeping Metal Slinger. There we go. This is getting better. It's getting better. That's 8 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now all that remains is Beg, Borrow, or Steal. And now I have to choose my reread. Ugh, that also means I'm not finishing Crave next month. Can I live with that? I mean, I've only put it off for 4 months. What's 5? What's 5? Should I read Beg, Borrow, or Steal, or should I finish Crave? That's really tough. I don't know what to do. Or I don't finish Crave with 3 exclamation marks. I like it. Has anyone read Beg, Borrow, or Steal? Is one of them a library book? No. Well, yes. Beg, Borrow, or Steal would be a library book, but I haven't gotten it yet. I'm still on the wait list. Vampires, right? Always vampires. That's so true. Beg, Borrow, or Steal. it got bumped. And we're gonna replace it with Cherish. This is actually a very balanced TBR for the first time ever. Okay, last spot. I have to choose my reread. Are we rereading Powerless or The Hating Game? I love them both. And Fearless comes out next month. Like the first week of April. But I've read it so recently. I know. You were so excited for The Hating Game. I am excited for The Hating Game. I really am. Tell you what, we'll do The Hating Game for March and I'll quickly reread Powerless and Reckless the first couple days of April. Then I can do both. We like both. What's a little stress? Right? So that's it. That's my TBR. We have Zodiac Academy 7, Caraval for Book Club, Daisy Hates, God of Pain, Phantasma, Deep End, The Paradise Problem, Metal Slinger, Cherish, and then reread of The Hating Game. Yes, the next Powerless book comes out the first week of April. Comes out like the 7th. So I have 6 days to reread Powerless and Reckless if I want to. I've read them pretty recently, so I don't have to, but it just sounded like fun. Have any of you guys locked in your TBRs yet? Or have you guys figured out at least if we're going to be buddy reading any of these together outside of Caraval? Is anyone else reading any of these with me? Caraval, Project Hail Mary, Dinner for Vampires. Ooh, Daisy Hates, yours truly is Vampire Academy 3 and 4, Caraval, and Phantasma. Oh, we're going to get to buddy read Phantasma together. Yes. Jen and I will be buddy reading Daisy Hates. I love it. Deep End, Kenya. She's on the wait list. I know. I was too. Locked in. This is it. Good Girl, Bad Blood, Assistant to the Villain. I'm still finishing that one. I'm like 50% in. So it's just being like grandfathered over at this point. The Marriage Act, Scythe and Sparrow, and Big Little Lies. Oh, Jen, you are going to like Big Little Lies. Have you seen the show? The book is really good. I'm so excited. It is locked. I hope you guys had fun doing preview night with me. I haven't seen the show yet. Oh, the show is epic. It's so good. Definitely read the book first, but the show is really good. Thank you guys so much for doing preview night with me tonight. I hope you guys had fun. We are gonna edit and then get this up on YT tomorrow. So BookTube tomorrow morning, we're gonna have preview night. So if you guys missed anything, or for those who weren't able to attend, you guys will have everything available to you that way. And I will see you guys tomorrow for reading Sprints, where we're gonna get started on tackling my March TBR.